Ladies and gentlemen, it is the best time of year. No, not Christmas. No, not whatever you think it is. It's fucking Oscar season, and we have our nominations predictions. Now, traditionally, we suck at predicting the nominees. We're pretty good at the winners.
Yes.
We suck at predicting the nominees. This is going to be funny because next week, the Oscar nominations come out, which we will talk about when they happen. But for now, we wanted to kind of give you guys our predictions as to who we think is going to win based off of industry chatter, based off of some personal feelings. I know they'll sneak in there. And but we do want to let you guys know, for nominations, we're not going to talk about any of the shorts, whether it be documentary, live action, or animated, which is ironic because we make shorts. But it's just because we haven't seen any of them and haven't heard any chatter, so it would just be blind guesses at that point. We will be predicting winners and talking about winners because we want to honor everybody, but it just would have been wasted airspace to try to even come up with those nominations, considering we know nothing and have heard nothing about them.
That'd be cool if we got the printouts like I did last year. We did a video where we talk through them and check them off.
Yes.
I like it.
I like it too.
Well, I have mine, but I think you have a more organized list than my scatterbrain notes, so I'll let you kind of guide it, and then I'll give my predictions.
Okay, sure. We're going to start off with Best International Film.
Best International Film.
Now, of the nominees that I chose, I've heard of 3 of them, which is why we can talk about them here. Mm-hmm. So here were my nominees, my predicted nominees that we will hear next week. Decision to Leave, which I still need to see. I've heard it's great. All Quiet on the Western Front, Bardo, Argentina 1985, and Close. I have not heard of the last 2 films.
Okay.
But those are my nominations predictions because of the bullshit rule that RRR is illegible to be nominated. So, yes.
What was another one that you said? I didn't know that about RRR.
I'll
roll with it. I'm sticking with it. I don't care.
Do you have Decision to Leave?
Yeah.
All Quiet?
I don't think I had yeah.
Bardo?
Yeah. I have Close and then RRR because I did not know that it was. Why didn't it qualify?
I don't remember. Like, it qualifies for other awards, just not that one.
Well, that makes no sense.
Yeah.
Does it nominate it for Best Feature? Could it technically? For why?
I don't know.
Because it can't be a Netflix thing because Bardo was a Netflix original.
Uh-huh.
Huh. That's worth a Google.
Yeah. Oh, because India submitted another film.
Oh, interesting. They must have done that before they saw how successful RRR was.
Yes, exactly. Because countries can only submit one movie. That's right. Imagine making a movie in your country and the entire country decides you're the one that we're sending. That's got to feel good.
It's like Eurovision.
Yeah, right? All right, Nicholas.
Yes.
Your nominations predictions for international feature.
Yes. Well, I have All Quiet on the Western Front, Decision to Leave, and Bardo because I have heard of those 3.
Yes.
And I do really want to watch all 3 of them because I've heard phenomenal things.
Yes.
I put Close on there because I've heard that just kind of amongst the rumblings of discourse. And I did not know about RRR not qualifying, so I have RRR on there. But you know what? I'm sticking to it. I'll keep it in there out of false hope.
Good. I hope you prove everyone wrong, and it's a surprise.
As I prove everyone wrong by putting something that blatantly cannot be. I also have Tar for Best Score.
Perfect. Amazing. Now we're going to go on to Best Documentary Feature. Now, I had only heard of 2 of these films, so that's also why they qualified to be discussed. My number 1 choice is Fire of Love. My number 2 is Descendant. Those are the 2 that I've heard of. My number 3 is All the Beauty and the Bloodshed, because I think it's a very cool name. Number 4 is All That Breathless, and number 5 is Moonage Daydream, which was another one that I heard of because it's the David Bowie one.
Interesting. So I have Fire of Love because I've heard of that one.
That Breathes. My bad. I said it wrong.
I thought about just leaving Fire of Love because I think that's a shoo-in just out of it being the only one that I've heard. Like last year, I heard of every single documentary nominated. Yeah. That was even before I started watching them.
Yeah.
I have This Place Rules, which was an HBO Max documentary that I know was pretty good. I know that the director, because he was a YouTube personality, just kind of had some controversy around him, so he might not be in the rumblings anymore just out of PR. Yeah. I put All That Breathes because I heard of that one. I put Hallelujah, a Leonard Cohen
Oh yes.
one that I heard very good things about. I really got to catch up on like my musical ones. Like I really wanted to watch a few years ago. There was a Bee Gees one that came out, and Moon Age Daydream. And then I put Bad Axe because I thought it was a cool name.
Yes. That's how most of them go. Whenever I don't know what's going on, I'm like, that one sounds cool. Best animated feature: Pinocchio, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, Turning Red, Marcel the Shell with Shoes On, and in my number 5 spot, I put The Bad Guys.
Ooh.
I wanted to put Minions, but I think they're gonna go for The Bad Guys.
I have Puss in Boots, Marcel the Shell, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, Turning Red, and Minions, because I'm not a coward.
That's fair. I deserve that.
Also, I'll be entirely honest, only because I don't know if it's in frame or not. I did not have Minions. I'm going to be blatantly honest with you. And that's only because I totally forgot that came out.
Oh, that's so funny.
I had Wendell and Wild from Netflix. I'll be honest. Yeah.
Gotcha. Right, Netflix has gotten a lot of noms in the past for that before.
It has. I hope in my hearts, Minions is the best picture.
Yes.
That's a lock for Pinocchio, I think. I have not seen Puss in Boots, which might sneak in there.
Yeah.
I don't think Marcel the Shell. I don't even think it should be nominated in that category personally.
Yeah,
but you know,
I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I think it'll be between Pinocchio and Puss in Boots. But you know, when we dive into our winners predictions, we'll get into that whenever we find out the nominees. Best visual effects: Avatar: The Way of Water. I don't know why we're gonna guess the rest. Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness, The Batman, Top Gun: Maverick, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
I did not put any nominations except for Avatar.
That's fair.
Because
there's no point.
I did not want to put in the mental capacity to come up with other nominations because it seemed pointless for that category.
Yeah, if Avatar loses, dumb.
Yeah.
Just dumb. Best sound, or famously on the show, best noise.
Best noise.
Number 1, Top Gun: Maverick.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, Avatar: The Way of Water. Number 3, I put All Quiet on the Western Front.
Okay.
Number 4, I put Elvis. And number 5, I put Babylon.
I did Top Gun: Maverick, Avatar, Elvis, Babylon, and The Woman King.
Ooh,
yeah.
Good choice. Good choice. Okay. Now we got best song. My number 1 choice, I put, I believe it's pronounced Nalu Nalu from RRR.
That just won at the Golden Globes.
Yes. Yeah. Number 2, I put Lift Me Up from Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Number 3, I put Hold My Hand from Top Gun: Maverick. Number 4, I put, I believe it's Sio Papa from Pinocchio. Ciao Papa. I can't read. And number 5, I put Stand Up from the movie Till.
Okay. I put Lift Me Up from Black Panther, Nalu Nalu from RRR, Ciao Papa, Pinocchio, Till You're Home from A Man Called Otto.
Ooh.
And Applause from Tell It Like a Woman.
Okay. All right. Those are some solid choices. See, the Oscars always throw whack stuff. But by the way, I do have one category where I guess something out there, but I'm
excited
because they do it every year with a category, and I feel like I know what it is. Anyway, moving on to best score. Number 1, I put Babylon. Number 2, I put The Fabelmans. Number 3, I put Women Talking. Number 4, The Banshees of Inisherin. Number 5, Avatar: The Way of Water.
I did Babylon, Fabelmans, Pinocchio.
Oh.
Woman Talking. You ready for this one? Nope.
Good choice.
I took a big swing on that one. That one's a little out there.
Yeah, it was
but
good.
Since Tar doesn't qualify.
Yeah, which is dumb.
Okay, listen. I think that Justin Hurwitz did a great job with the Babylon score.
Are we about to fight?
Yes.
Oh
I think he did a great job. It was very similar to La La Land.
You are smoking crack, bro. It's nothing like the La La Land.
He added more horns.
It is nothing like the La La Land.
He added more
score.
horns.
The only one I'll give you is the Nelly and oh my god, the main character's name. Their theme, Manny.
Yeah.
Their theme is similar.
It was that part
to the Mia and Sebastian.
That's what I was
theme.
thinking of.
The entirety the rest of the score is nothing like it, and I know this because I listened to it on repeat. I love the score. If
he has that one song that he ripped off, though, then Tar should qualify too.
Well, he didn't rip it off though, because it's not the same melodies. It's not the same anything. And it's the only thing that's similar about it is that it's the song of 2 main characters and it's piano. That's like the only really similar thing about it. It's not really. He had like a brief thing that he kind of did as an homage, but it wasn't in one of the songs. But it wasn't,
I digress. Still, I think he's gonna win, and he deserves to.
I hope so, because the score is great. Now let's go on to production design. Number 1, I had Avatar: The Way of Water.
Okay.
Number 2, Glass Onion. Number 3, Everything Everywhere All at Once. Number 4, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Number 5, Babylon.
Ooh. I had The Woman King.
Okay.
Everything Everywhere All at Once. Babylon, Avatar, The Batman.
Solid choice. Okay. Best makeup and hairstyling. Number 1, The Whale. Number 2, Elvis. Number 3, The Batman. Number 4, Babylon. Number 5, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever.
I did The Whale, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Babylon, Glass Onion, Wakanda Forever.
Okay. You said The Batman too, right?
I did not.
No love for Colin Farrell and his makeup?
Fuck. I was just, you know. Let me tell you where my head was at. The first visual that popped into my head was just putting mascara on Robert Pattinson, and I was like, that's kind of shitty makeup.
Oh boy.
I forgot about, how could I forget about Colin Farrell's Penguin? I'm ashamed of myself.
Because he disappeared so great into the role. That's how you forgot.
That's fair.
Best film editing. Everything Everywhere All at Once. Top Gun: Maverick. All Quiet on the Western Front. Elvis, because I know they're going to fucking do it and it's going to piss me off. And The Banshees of Inisherin.
Okay, I did Elvis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Avatar, Top Gun, and Tar.
Ooh, okay. Tar, damn it.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that, and it's edited very well.
I still have not seen it, but I remember you said the guy studied under Kubrick, so I was like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
That has to be edited beautifully.
Yeah, damn it. I didn't even think about that. Why did I put... Okay, whatever. Best costume design. Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Elvis. Babylon. The Woman King. Everything Everywhere All at Once.
This is costuming?
Yeah.
I did Wakanda Forever, Elvis, Babylon, Banshees, Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Okay. See, that's where I brought in The Woman King. Best cinematography. And I don't care. I put it as my number 1 choice. Number 1, The Batman. Number 2, Avatar: The Way of Water. Number 3, Empire of Light, just because it's Roger Deakins. Number 4, The Banshees of Inisherin. Number 5, Babylon.
I did Top Gun, Babylon.
Smart.
Babylon, Fabelmans, Banshees, Avatar.
Fabelmans. Dude, Tar. Even Tar. Dude, lots of great cinematography this year.
I did Fabelmans. I was not a big fan of that movie, but it's Spielberg, so I know that, like... I know it's getting into a few of the technical ones that he always gets.
Yeah. All right, now we're going to get into the shit here, Nicholas.
Let's
Original
go.
screenplay. Everything Everywhere All at Once. The Banshees of Inisherin. Tar. The Fabelmans. After Sun.
I went Banshees. Everything Everywhere All at Once. Nope.
Ooh. Hey, he's gotten love in that category before.
Tar. And Triangle of Sadness.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Adapted screenplay. You're going to love this. Living. The Whale. Women Talking. She Said. And Glass Onion.
I saw that. Which is, I have a lot of thoughts on that. Glass Onion only qualifies for adapted.
Because it's a sequel.
Because it's adapted from characters created by Rian Johnson, and it's only because of Daniel Craig.
Yeah.
That's so fucking funny.
It's hilarious. Yeah.
I did Woman Talking, Glass Onion, All Quiet on the Western Front, The Whale, and Living.
Okay. All right, here we go. Supporting actor in a supporting role.
Actor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ki-Hu Kwan, Everything Everywhere. Brendan Gleeson, The Banshees of Inisherin. Barry Keoghan, The Banshees of Inisherin. Paul Dano for The Fabelmans. And Brian Tyree Henry for Causeway.
You ready for this one? Ki-Hu Kwan,
Mm-hmm.
Everything All at Once. Brendan Gleeson, Banshees. Barry Keoghan,
Good.
Banshees. Brad Pitt, Babylon.
Okay.
Ready for this one? Judd Hirsch, The Fabelmans.
Hey, listen. That's not crazy. The Academy's done crazier stuff. Judi Dench won for like 7 minutes from Shakespeare in Love.
Oh, Shakespeare in Love.
That was fucking funny. That was fucking funny, dude. All right. Best Supporting Actress. Angela Bassett, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Carrie Condon, The Banshees of Inisherin. Jamie Lee Curtis, Everything Everywhere All at Once. Stephanie Hsu, Everything Everywhere All at Once, which I really hope happens.
Mm-hmm.
And this fifth one, is my surprise nomination that I think is going to happen, and I'm counting on it. Keke Palmer for Nope.
Oh, okay. I went a different route.
Okay.
I went Stephanie Hsu, Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Mm-hmm.
Angela Bassett, Wakanda Forever. Carrie Condon, Banshees. Jamie Lee Curtis, Everything Everywhere All at Once. I went Hong Chow for The Whale.
See, that's what everyone is thinking.
That's the safe bet.
I don't know. I feel like if there's a wild card, it's that
Keke
one.
Palmer.
Yeah.
I thought about it for a second. I won't lie.
Yeah. And hey, Hong Chow was great in The Whale. I'm not taking anything away from that.
Yeah.
But yeah, because I think we're gonna get doubled up on Everything Everywhere, because Stephanie Hsu, she has gotten a lot of traction recently to get a nomination, and Jamie Lee Curtis has never been nominated. So I think that's a double whammy for that right there. And Carrie Condon and Bassett are going to get it just because they crush. They're amazing. I mean, Jamie Lee Curtis is as well, and so is Stephanie. But I don't know. That fifth one, I feel like that's where it's going to...
I'm intrigued by this.
Yeah. So now let's move on to Best Actor. Austin Butler for Elvis.
Mm-hmm.
Brendan Fraser for The Whale.
Mm-hmm.
Colin Farrell, The Banshees of Inisherin.
Mm-hmm.
Which would be his first nominee, which is insanity.
Listen,
there's
that's
a chance.
The safe bet. He would have won for supporting for Penguin. I'll leave it at that.
I've heard by many people he should have been nominated for Saving Mr. Banks.
He was very good in that.
Mm-hmm.
For supporting, though.
Yeah. Anyway, number 4, Bill Nighy for Living.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5, Tom Cruise.
I went...
Just because I feel like they'll do it.
I went Austin Butler, Elvis.
Mm-hmm.
Brendan Fraser, The Whale. Colin Farrell, Banshees. Bill Nighy, Living. I went Paul Mescal, After Sun.
Hey!
I've been hearing a big uptick about him.
After Sun's getting a lot, and we're seeing him in the news a lot more.
Yeah.
Because
he's Gladiator
that's
now.
Not crazy.
Or Gladiator 2.
And, dude, how crazy would it be if it was Adam Sandler for Hustle as like an apology for...
It's not the same. Hustle's fine.
Hey, he got the SAG nomination.
He's so good in Uncut Gems.
He is. That was a tough year, though. Dude, 2019 was such an amazing year for movies. Holy crap. Yeah. Anyway, Best Actress.
Tom Cruise, though. You think it's a possibility?
I do. I think... Look, the Academy is a lot different than it was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
But those guys are still in there. And I feel like it's honoring Tom Cruise for producing that movie.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
You don't think they'll just throw in like a random Lifetime Achievement Award in the middle of it? No.
I think that's how they're going to do it.
I dig it. I like it. Picasso.
Best Actress.
Mm-hmm.
Cate Blanchett for Tar.
Cate Blanchett.
Michelle Yeoh, Everything Everywhere All at Once. Danielle Deadwyler for Till, who I've heard is incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle Williams for The Fabelmans. Listen, it's probably going to happen.
I hope they could hear my eye roll through the...
And Margot Robbie for Babylon. I think they might nominate her.
Guess what, Dalton? We had the same 5 for that one. That's fun.
Yep, that is fun.
It hasn't happened yet.
Nope. And I saw a great thing about Michelle Williams in The Fabelmans, though.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching someone on Collider FYC, or not Collider. They finally left Collider. It's on Perry's Nemiroff's YouTube channel. And they were talking about that, and they brought up, 2 of them were talking about how, could Michelle Williams fall out of it because a lot of people don't like her performance, and the third guy just goes, none of you have Jewish mothers, and it shows. And I thought that was funny.
It's pretty good.
Best Director. Steven Spielberg for The Fabelmans.
I spent a lot of time on this
one.
Dude,
Same. Steven Spielberg for The Fabelmans. The Daniels for Everything Everywhere. Martin McDonagh for The Banshees of Inisherin. First time nominee for director, which is stupid. Todd Field for Tar. And Joseph Kosinski for Top Gun Maverick.
Ooh, we almost had the same list.
Yeah?
We almost did.
All right.
Give it to me. I went Spielberg, The Fabelmans.
Uh-huh.
Daniels, Everything. Martin McDonagh, Banshees. Todd Field, Tar. And then I went Cameron for Avatar.
See? That could easily happen. 1,000%. Best Picture.
This
10.
is where we go nuts. Did you use all 10 slots?
Yes. From now on, it is going to be 10. It's no longer that it could be up to 10.
Okay, thank God. Okay, I did 10.
Banshees of Inisherin.
Okay.
Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Mm-hmm.
The Fabelmans.
Mm-hmm.
Avatar: The Way of Water. Top Gun: Maverick. Tar. Elvis. Glass Onion.
Okay.
RRR. And Decision to Leave.
You went nuck and futz on that category.
I did, bro.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Just because She Said and Women Talking have just died in the buzz.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a shame because I've heard both of those films are fantastic.
Yeah.
But the buzz has been dying. Now watch. Next week, this is going to be hilarious, guys. We're going to be completely wrong about most of these.
Oh, yeah.
Where we predict nominations, we are not good at. Yeah.
Awful.
But anyway, give me your best picture list, buddy.
Everything Ever All at Once.
Uh-huh.
Banshees of Inisherin. The Fabelmans. The Whale.
Okay.
Babylon.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Top Gun: Maverick. Elvis. Avatar: The Way of Water. Tar. Triangle of Sadness.
All right.
I threw a couple safe picks, couple ones that I've heard rumblings in the discourse, but I don't think they picked up enough steam. But I think that's might be why they squeak in there.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. I feel like Triangle of Sadness has died in the buzz. There's a movie every year that peaks early, and I think it was Triangle of Sadness this year.
That's what, but I think that...
And the movie's not bad.
I think it's going to squeak in because of that. I think they're going to try to be like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. And The Whale, I just don't think enough people love it as much.
I don't think so either, but I think that because of all the acclaim that Brendan Fraser's getting, I think it's arguably a shoo-in for makeup. I think he's a shoo-in for a nomination for supporting. And then we even said like Hong Chow is a toss-up for supporting.
Yeah. I would not be mad if she got nominated at all.
And it might get an adapted nod, but I think it might get that one, which would be interesting because Darren Aronofsky, neither of us had for director, which I don't think we will get.
No.
But it would be interesting.
It would be. And the reason why I put RRR in Decision to Leave is because I feel like RRR getting nominated for Best Picture is the award for RRR. I mean, they might win Best Song, but like that, getting a Best Picture nomination when it didn't qualify for international is the award.
The recognition, yeah.
And they usually nominate at least one from the international category. And I feel like it's going to be Decision to Leave because I feel like that's what's going to win.
Best international.
Yes.
Okay.
So, because if it wasn't the one that win, it would make no sense. So I feel like that's why those two. Glass Onion, just because I want it. I'll admit that.
What hurt me on this list so much is I put No Love for the Menu.
The bus is just not there.
I know. I thought about putting it for original screenplay just because I wanted it.
You know what would be nuck and futz? If that 5th spot for Best Supporting, if fucking Ray Fiennes took it.
Would he count for supporting, though?
It depends on where they campaigned him. Here, let me see, because Gold Derby has where they're campaigning. So Ray Fiennes is campaigning for lead.
I think he'd have...
Yo, what if he took the cruise spot?
He'd have a good shot for...
Hey, I didn't even think about that. But dude, when you look at the list, like on Gold Derby and all their odds, you look at all the people nominated, like who could get it, you're like, fuck, I didn't even think about half these people, you know?
I didn't even look at Gold Derby. I was kind of basing mine off lists that like Variety had put out and also kind of mixing with... I know the Golden Globes aren't really a great precursor to the Oscars, but I was trying to think of movies that I forgot about. Otherwise, I would have gotten hung up on like the same 5.
So I'll briefly talk about the Golden Globes.
Yeah.
They don't matter at all. They put on a good show, but, you know, they had that scandal a few years ago for racist stuff. And the reason why, if you're asking, like, why do the Golden Globes matter? The Academy has thousands of members that vote. Thousands. Maybe even in the tens of thousands now. So when something wins, it has thousands of votes behind it. Maybe even tens. Hollywood Foreign Press has 72 people.
Oh, wow.
And normally, if you just wine and dine them, they'll nominate. You ever watch the Golden Globes and go, what the fuck is that doing nominated? That's why. Denzel Washington even joked about it in one of his speeches. He was like, yeah, they said go to this party and you'll win the award, and here I am. But where the Golden Globes comes in handy for the Oscars It's all part of the campaign tour if you win.
Oh, yeah.
Ke Huy Quan, he is doing great on his little campaign tour. That Golden Globe speech was perfect.
Mm-hmm.
The Oscar voting hasn't started yet. He's on everybody's mind. That's how you do it. That's why they're important. It's because they are campaigning for the Oscars.
Tools.
Yes.
I didn't know there were only 72 people in the thing.
It's 70 something. Hold on, let me make sure.
I mean, a low amount compared to tens of thousands. I mean, which one is the big precursor for the Oscars?
Like the WGA, the DGA, the PGA, those awards. And their nominations are out. So I stand corrected. There's 105 members now.
Mm.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, but still. That'll do it, guys. Those are our Oscar nominations predictions for 2023 for the films of 2022. What are your predictions? Leave them in the comments below and come back next week for our video where we discuss the actual nominees and we see how wrong we were.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see you later.